Hey guys, it's Isa here and finally I am back with another video. But on this very noisy day, super lakas ng wind sa labas and sobrang ingay ng mga dahon ng puno and may mga nagpupukpok. So if ever it's really loud, I'm really sorry. I want to call this series the hashtag Road to RPH. It has not been an easy road. It starts with showing you guys my story, telling you guys my story, particularly from the end or from before graduation to the oath taking. So up to that particular process. This is just not to brag. Actually, I don't have anything to brag about. I can't give you too much tips because I'm not that smart and I don't even know how I saved myself. So, hindi ko rin alam kung paano ko natulungan yung sarili ko. I wanted to make this para lang makita nyo what I went through and maybe you have a similar undertaking so that you would know that you're not alone. And if you're experiencing worse, because I know na parang easy lang naman yung akin, na parang sabihin nyo na ang babaw lang naman ng problema mo. Like, yeah, I could understand if you would feel that way. Feel na parang mas mahirap yung pinagdadaanan nyo. I would understand because, syempre, na-feel ko rin yun na parang ang babaw lang naman ang pinagdadaanan niya, bakit siya nagre-reklamo? Samantalang ako. We always say that, right? So, this is just something that I kind of wanted to share to you guys. My story, and then you could judge me however you want. Okay, so this is how I got through all of it, even though my experience ko na feeling ko hindi na talaga. Okay, so it is the intro, it is my story, and I hope I could share something to you guys. So it's gonna be a long one, I hope not, pero feeling ko because I've got my planner here and I kind of wrote all the stuff. Shortcut lang siya, pero sana hindi ako madaldal. Ay. So actually, I wanted to start this story since first year, pero hindi ko nga nagawa. So it was, long story short, my 4 years was not hella easy. I had a super love-hate relationship with Pharamacy. Even though I could honestly say it ended with a love. Pero that's a different story on where I am today and what I'm supposed to do next. I kind of started it with Pharmsem. If any of you don't know what Pharmsem is, it's called, I think, Pharmacy Seminar. Parang siyang review for the board exams. So it's kind of a review for that. We are given 300 questions, questionnaire, and then teachers will discuss it from times of 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then that's what ginawa sa amin, which is at CEU Manila. So, yun yung ginagawa every Thursday, I think Tuesday, Thursday. Actually, hindi ko na maalala. Pero, that's the pharmacy seminar. And we have to take an exam by the specific date na ibibigay sa amin. And then, we have to take the specific exam wherein there are 2 exams per specific day that is given. And then, it is 100 items each. And the cutoff of that is actually, I think, 80% or 85%. And we are given at least 10 points for a bonus if we have a perfect attendance on that. But unfortunately, which is why I wanted to start with that, unfortunately, I was not able to pass that. So the thing is, even if you pass all your subjects, but if you don't pass your Pharmsem, you will not be able to graduate. You will be a summer grad. I wasn't able to pass that on the first run. But fortunately, I was fortunate enough, actually I was really fortunate enough to have a revalida. A revalida is like, you take it again. So like to revalidate, I think that's what it means. So I was fortunate enough to take the revalida. And hell, I almost died. Hindi ko kaya na sabay-sabay sila lahat. Because I really take my time on everything. Even though you give me 300 questions, I will not read the 300 questions as is. Even though that's what actually mostly happened. They just read the 300 questions, read the answers, and mostly could answer everything that was given. Pero ako, hindi ko nagawa yun. Because I could not finish the 300 questions per subject. And if it's 2 subjects for the exam on the next day, it's 600 questions. And I was not able to do that. Kaya ako nahirapan because yung farm sem namin, it was given with the classes. So, may pasok ka, nag-aaral ka, may quizzes ka. At the same time, magpa-farm sem exam ka. So, para sa akin, pagod na ako nun eh. So, I don't know, may iba na sobrang galing nila, kaya nilang magpuyat all-nighter, dahil ako hindi. Kasi masan ako. Masandal tulog. Promise. It's already 12 o'clock and kakagising ko lang. So, imagine that. So, yun. It started with farm sem. And, sobrang hassle siya. Para sa akin, sobra. Kasi, hindi ko nga kaya magpuyat. And I didn't have much time. Sobrang stress ko. So, at that time, gusto ko na lang umiyak. Actually, didn't do anything kundi umiyak lang. And that's the time when I realized na I need God back in my life. So, actually, this is mostly the story na nag-start akong pumunta kay St. Jude. So, the St. Jude Catholic College has a church. So, St. Jude Church? Chapel? So, sa St. Jude, everybody knows it. It's in Malacanang. Hindi ko kasi alam yung address kasi ganun ako. Pero I will link it down below if I can. The directions if you want to go. So, St. Jude is really famous because he is the patron of hopeless cases. And dati, I always give shade to that na parang magdadasal ka lang pag kailangan mo. Parang ganun. Parang, and then I didn't realize na ako din pala yun. Yung magiging ako din pala yun na I pray every day. I go to the chapel. And Our Lady of Perpetual Help helps me. Actually, super helpful niya sa akin. Kasi lagi niya minabantayan. Pero St. Jude, iba. Iba talaga. I went there crying. Going to church crying. For the days na nag-aaral ako for the Revalida Farm Sem. And I was so shocked na kaya ko magpuyat. Hindi ko alam na may pumapasok ko pala sa utak ko kahit sobrang hindi ko na alam mo yun, yung parang gusto ko nang matulog. Iniisip ko na parang I need to sleep kasi pag hindi ako natulog, sobrang shit ng life ko. I don't drink coffee pag gabi na, even though kailangan ko magpuyat kasi hindi ako nakakapag-focus and it feels like parang mas sumasakit yung ulo ko. So, I only drink coffee when I wake up. The thing is, I went to St. Jude. I found this novena. I don't have it. I left it na sa church. I found this novena on my pew. And I read it and sabi ko, I can do this. So, this is the novena. I will show it to you guys. And I will have it linked sa blog ko down below. Sabi ko, baka sign siya na kailangan ko siyang dasalin. So, I did. I got what I wanted. Nakapasa ako. Medyo light lang naman yung story ko, pero para sa akin, feeling ko sobrang shit na nun. Kasi, like, especially like all those people na are looking up to you na sabi, talino ka naman nung high school honor student ka naman bakit ganyan, So like, don't me. So parang, alam mo yun, you shouldn't think of like others, alam mo yun, parang, whatever. So yun, I was able to pass the farm sem. I saw my grades. Wala yung plus 10. Wala nang plus 10 yun. And all I did was when I got my grades, I went to St. Jude. I offered my novena. And I offered my grades. I took the piece of paper where my grades of the Revalida were, and I offered it to the statue or the what do you call it? The image of St. Jude. Because I know I wouldn't have done it without him, without Our Lady of Perpetual Help, and without God. I graduated on time. After that, dead man ako sa world. I enrolled sa in-house review ng CEU. It was okay. The lecturers are from Brex and from CEU as well. CEU like Makati Malolos. And they're pretty okay. Kasi ilan lang naman yung classes na pinasukan ko doon. I just took the notes ko doon, so hindi ko like literally masasabi na parang what happened. I didn't even take the mock boards na meron sila. because I was starting manor by that time. So, dalawa yung review center ko. Bakit? Kasi, Ian came here, and syempre, bakasyon. So, parang, sa akin kasi, pag nasa utak ko bakasyon, bakasyon talaga. And that was like my literal problem. And para lang hindi ako malax, pag may time na wala akong ginagawa dito sa bahay, I would go to the review center. Actually, I would go to CEU kasi nandun nga in-house review. So, sabihin ko man na hindi complete yung tinake ko sa in-house, nag-take naman ako ng complete sa manor. Although, may mga absence ako due to some problems as well na hindi rin naman may iwasan. Hindi rin naman ako nag-absent na gusto ko mag-absent. Actually, after I graduated, kahit sabihin ko na nag-lax ako or hindi ako nag-isip, sobrang stress ko in my mind, internally, sa board exams. Because graduate ako na iniisip ko na babagsak agad ako. Promise. Yun din yung thinking ko sa PharmSem na alam kong hindi ko kaya, na sinasabi kong hindi ko kaya. Na yung thinking ko, pagdating sa board exams, babagsak agad ako. Kasi walang revalida sa board exams. But the thing is, you can take up to how many times sa board exam. Which, para sa akin, naisip ko na, okay lang. That's what I thought, kahit nung nag-take na ako ng board exams. To continue on with my story, nung nag-start na ako mag-banner review, hindi talaga ako set sa mind ko na ay papasa ko. Inisip ko lang na magre-review ako at titingnan ko kung kaya ko, pero magte-take pa rin ako. Never, actually, yun lang sabihin ko sa inyo, never nyo i-think na next time pa. Parang, kung iset mo na yung self mo na, ay, ito na. And then, sa ilang days na matitira, iisipin mo na, ay, ayoko pala. Huwag ganun. You need to set your, parang para sa akin, mas naging okay siya na kahit alam ko na babagsak ako, from the start pa lang, sabihin ko na, ay, babagsak ako. Pero magte-take na ako ng August. And then, if hindi ako pumasa ng August, magte-take ulit ako ng March. Yun yung thinking ko. Yun yung pumasok talaga sa utak ko. And kahit papano, naging stable ako doon. I actually felt secure with that decision that if I don't pass it August, I will take it March. Apply agad. Take it March. And then if you don't, apply ulit. Diba? That was the thinking that I had. And I actually still have that thinking. If I didn't pass August, I would still go to March. Promise. Yun lang talaga yung ilalaban ko sa sarili ko. Going to manor, I was so happy with like studying kasi feeling ko, dahil sobrang intensive niya, every time parang nagtuturo, feeling ko, ay alam ko to, nakaka-relate ako, nakakasagot ako, parang, yeah, sige, okay. And then pag uwi ko, sobrang pagod na ako. And I wouldn't even have the time to review my notes. And then the next day, nakalimutan ko na siya. And then I would hear like my classmates, even my friends, yung mga kasama ko, na parang maririnig mo sila na nagdi-discuss, and then at times may nasasagot sila related to this lessons yesterday. Parang, dun ako na-overwhelm. Parang GG sila lahat. And then ako parang, bakit TEDMA lang? Bakit wala akong alam? Bakit ganon? So parang dun ko na-feel na sobrang na-overwhelm ako, sobrang na-pressure ako sa mga kasama mo kasi hindi ka makasagot kung nagtatanungan sila, hindi mo alam yung sagot. Parang nalolost ka. And yun yung isang reason kaya hindi ako nag-review with other people. So, that is in another video, pero this is my story, and that is the reason that I can't review with other people. Kasi nga, nape-pressure ako sa kanilang lahat. So, anyway, I had a talk with my sister between the manor reviews, and parang may sinabi siya sa akin na it really stuck to me, is fake it till you make it. And if you make it, just keep faking it. So, the thing is, hindi ko naalala yun ng first or ng before. Pero yung sinabi niya yun, and she explained it to me, it actually really helped me out. So, sobrang thankful ko for my sister for telling that to me. So, keep faking it in a way na parang iniisip ko na papasa pa rin ako kahit alam kong wala akong inaaral, kahit alam kong wala akong alam. Yun lang iniisip ko. I also had these premonitions, yung mga like signs, lalo na sa requirements, because when the time came na parang kailangan magpasa ng requirements, yung birth certificate ko, it had a problem kasi may wrong spelling dun sa birth certificate ko, also with my transcript of records. Nabago ko na yung sa transcript ko, nabago ko na rin yung sa birth certificate ko just now. Pero at the time of requirement, sobrang stress-filled ko kasi magko-close na sila, yet hindi pa tapos yung requirements ko. So, I had to take my everything na nandun na ako sa counter, and then they would say na kulang ka pa, you need an affidavit of discrepancy. So, parang ako, saan ako kukuha nun? Pumunta ako sa isang notaryo, and kailangan ko magpa-discrepancy, and then babalik ako doon, and then hindi daw pwede yun, and then bumalik ulit ako. Parang, it was the most stressful day of my life that I had to go back the next day pa para lang ipasa yung discrepancy ko, yung affidavit ko of discrepancy. Sobrang stressful niya in a way that I felt or I thought na it's a sign na hindi ako papasa ng board exam. Every little thing that we go through when we're in times of like pressure and stress, we feel na it's a sign na it will not turn out good, it will not turn out right. Pero because of that, we actually think na I need to do better. We had 2 pre-boards sa boarding sa Manor, and the first pre-boards, sobrang tae ng score ko, like sobrang tae talaga. Oh my gosh, huwag niyo na alamin. I didn't study, I had not enough to study. Even sa mga compres, sa mga drills, kumukopya lang talaga ako sa mga friends ko. And I only know super little. And I haven't even had the time to read those back. I had times of absences due to my grandmother passing away. And I've had times of I didn't have time to review for the pre-boards due to a friend passing away. It was one of those things na parang sobrang down, sobrang hirap, sobrang lost ng self ko, ng lahat. Actually had to convert the sadness into a positive way, wherein they were the ones to guide me. So they were my angels, they were the ones to guide me throughout this whole process. I also had a problem, parang medical problem, I don't know, parang na-feel ko kasi there was one time I was supposed to attend first day ng college na review, and dun ko na-feel na parang gusto ko talagang pumasok. But at that time, nagkaroon ako ng balance problem. I was taking a bath, and then na-feel ko na bakit parang lumilindol. I was just taking a shower, na-feel ko na bakit parang lumilindol. And then I was so shocked when I tried to wrap my hair in a towel. Pagyuko ko ng ganon, as in, I almost fell down. I didn't know what to do, but gustong kong sumuka. At the time, sorry if TMI, gusto kong sumuka, gusto ko lang bumagsak. I even ran inside my room na parang yumuyo ko na ganon. As in, feeling ko the world was spinning. Alam mo yung, when you feel you're kinda tipsy, but you're not really drunk because you remember everything, that's how I felt. Even though I lay down on my bed, every time I move my head, feeling ko parang, alam mo yung parang nasusuka ka pa rin, and sobrang sakit nga. So, I didn't get to go to the review that day. I went to the clinic, I had my tests, everything, hindi naman daw ako anemic, everything is normal, and I even had an ENT check me, parang okay naman daw ako. So, I just kind of stuck with it, and I just rested for the whole day. And yeah, I even had times when sobrang lala ng dysmin ko. They actually had to send me home kasi hindi ko na talaga kaya, and nagsusuka na ako sa CR. So, this was like, parang akala ko yung health ko hindi na okay, and feeling ko hindi na ako aabot ng board exams. So, there are a lot of things na parang what happened in between that made me feel na hindi talaga ako papasa in the end. We have our final pre-board exams, and ayoko na dapat i-take yun. Kasi a lot of my friends na mga kasama ko, hindi na daw sila mag-take nun kasi magsa-self-review na sila. Actually, na-feel ko na I really needed the self-review. Kasi ilang days na lang 21, yung last day namin sa Manor, and then August 4 yung exam. So parang sa time frame na yun, alam kong hindi ko na kayang mag-review sa sarili ko, and alam kong hindi ko na kayang ubusin lahat. Na-stress ako, I cried. Sa gabi, lagi naman ako umiiyak. Kasi iyakin ako. I cried because hindi ko alam kung ano gagawin ko. I asked my parents what to do because I really needed some guidance. They told me na i-take ko daw yung final pre-boards alone. Hindi ako nangungopia, hindi ako nagtatanong kahit kanino. And tingnan natin kung hanggang saan yung kaya ko. By that time, ang naaral ko pa lang is ecology. Hindi ko pa siya tapos. I only studied the ecology notes na meron ako kasi alam kong sobrang intensive niya and alam kong sobrang okay siya by the final pre-boards and wala akong naaral na ibang module. Pumasok ako na wala akong kilala. Wala akong pake kung sino yung mga kilala ko doon. I just sat by myself and wala talaga akong katabi and deadma to the world and I answered it how I can answer it. And then hinulaan ko kung kailangan ko manghula. So the final pre-boards, I actually did a lot better from my previous one. And yun, nangopya pa ako. And then by this time, hindi na ako nangopya. So, naisip ko na parang, okay, kaya ko naman pala mag-isa. But the thing is, hindi pa rin siya sapat para sa 75 cut-off ng board exam. So, syempre, na-stress pa rin ako and hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. Na ayoko na pumasok ng manor. Even the little reviews or last final coachings, ayoko na pumasok ng manor kasi kailangan ko ng self-review. Kasi alam ko, kailangan ko yun sa sarili ko. And then by that time, hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin ko because my parents would always say na pumasok ka kasi sayang. Which is true naman kasi napaka-expensive ng manor. And at the same time, may ma-absorb ka even if you're in class kahit di ka makinig. I asked a lecturer, which is, she's super close to me and I really admire her faith. She told me, wag na daw akong mag-isip or wag na daw akong ma-stress or whatever. Kailangan ko nang gumawa ng decision now because I don't have much time. Na-shock ako, medyo na-stress ako nun kasi hindi ko pa rin po alam, parang ganun. By that time, hindi ako pumasok ng first day ng final coaching. Kasi, ay nang parang final review because I wanted to finish ecology. And I actually did. Nung na-finish ko yung ecology notes ko, notes lang yun when I finished the ecology notes, kasi sobrang gusto kong iniintindi everything. Nung natapos ko yun, pumasok na ako sa ibang days until the last day, which is the 21st. Pumasok na ako ng manor. Nung natapos na yung manor, dun ako na-stress. Kasi onti na lang pala talaga. I tried to do a schedule for myself. Dahil hindi na kaya. Hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin ko. But, I went with it. Hindi ako umuwi. I just stayed sa dorm for the time being. Yung mga natitirang days, I stayed sa dorm. I kept reviewing. My review schedule was magigising ako ng 12 kasi nga late ako nagigising. Gising ako ng 12, I would eat. Breakfast pa lang yon. I would eat. I would study. I would go to church at 6. I would come back, have dinner, review ulit, sleep at around 3 o'clock. Minsan umaabot ako ng 4. Minsan umaabot ako ng 4:30. I would sleep and then wake up at 12. Promise, pag binilang nyo yun, 8 hours pa rin yun, 9 hours. Minsan kasi 1 na ako nagigising. Yun, so even if you count it, complete pa rin, nakapagpuyat ako, pero complete pa rin yung sleep ko. Para ako nag-night shift. Parang ganun. Para ako nag-night duty. Dumating yung 27, the School of Pharmacy had a mass offered for us. And I went there, not knowing that I would actually feel okay. Akala ko kasi masistress ako sa mga kasama ko na hindi na nagre-review, na parang chill na lang. The weekend before that, umuwi ako, I found a St. Jude Novena in the Christ the King Parish, which you don't usually see. Because yung novena na yun, I usually see sa St. Jude lang na parish. And then I saw that, I took it. Because like before sa PharmSem, I took it as a sign. Sign na kailangan ko siya i-pray. Because if I pray this, it will really help me. So I did. Nakapag-novena na ako in between. Kasi nag-novena na ako before. So, kumbaga, this is the second time na mag-novena ako before the board exams. I prayed it every time. After church, I went to church at 6. Every time na magsisimba ako, I prayed the novena. But on the day before the board exam, I stayed there, crying and crying. Crying kasi I was asking for help, na parang, Lord, guide me. Parang ganon. Yung stay with me, na parang, Lord, tanggap ko na kung ano man yung mangyari, kung ano man yung ibibigay mo sa akin. That was always the prayer that I prayed to Him. Tanggap ko na kung ano ibibigay mo sa akin, kung ipapasa mo ako or hindi, okay lang. Basta, gusto ko lang maging at ease, gusto ko lang, Lord, na andyan ka. I woke up the next day, not feeling anything. Kasi before I slept, sabi ko nga sa kapatid ko na, parang ang clear ng mind ko. So, sabi niya, so, edi okay, parang ganun. So, sabi ko, hindi parang ang clear na wala akong alam. Kasi every time she tried to ask me questions, I couldn't find the answer. And then, when my friend would ask me questions, parang, bakit hindi ko masagot? 'Di ba? So, dun ko na-feel na parang, ang clear ng mind ko, sobrang lost ko. Alam ko na hindi ako umalis ng church hanggat hindi ako okay at hindi ako titigil sa pag-iyak. Pumunta ako sa dorm, nag-review pa ako. Little bits and pieces that I wanted to refresh my mind with. So, binasa ko lang. And honestly, hindi na siya pumapasok. I tried to sleep. Nakatulog ako still mga 2:30 kasi nga, yung body clock ko, nag-switch up na. And unfortunately, gising na ako ng 5:30. But the thing is, sobrang wala. Wala lang, dead ma. Like, carry lang. Like, alam mo yung parang mag-exam ka lang sa CU na parang wala lang. That's how I felt. I felt nothing. And ayoko na nga mag-review. Parang ko na feel na parang, Lord, sinagot mo yung answer ko. Lord, sinagot mo yung answer ko. Lord, sinagot mo yung prayers ko. You're here. Alam ko na nandito ka. Kasi hindi ako kinakabahan. Sa board exam itself, ay, nakatulog ako. Kasi yun yung time na parang sleeping time ko yun, di ba? Ay, nakatulog ako. Module 2, Module 3. Module 5. Yes. Module 5, sobrang nahirapan ako because yung mind ko sobrang sleepy na. At the same time, wala akong masagot. Doon ako umiyak. After na Module 5, I cried. Nag-text ako sa mama ko, Mama, ayoko na. Ang hirap. Gusto ko nang umuwi. Knowing na Module 6 na lang kulang ko. She texted me, ganito, ganyan. And hindi ko mabasa kasi naiiyak lang ako every time she texts. So, hindi ko binabasa. I prayed. Nung time na parang iyak na ako, kasi ang hirap. And na-realize ko na, nagpe-pray ako, sabi nga sa manor, pag hindi lang ikaw yung nahirapan, okay lang yan. Pero pag ikaw lang yung nahirapan, kabahan ka. When I talk to my friends, nahirapan din sila. So, para sa akin, okay, kaya ko to. Module 6, last na, ilaban mo na to. Kung ano man mangyari, bumagsak ka man o pumasa, bahala na. Okay? Hindi na ako nag-review for Module 6. And honestly, 30 minutes ko lang sinagutan yung Module 6. Pinatagal ko lang ng onte kasi kinabahan ako na, halateya, ito na naman. Napaka-lax mo na naman. So, pinatagal ko lang ng onte. I waited. Tinitingnan ko if yung mga kasama ko sa loob is nagpapasa na. Tsaka lang ako nag-shade. So, yun, after that, actually, hindi ko naman dapat talaga sisipain yung upuan ko. Nasipa ko siya kasi natalisod ako sa upuan ko. So, na-feel ko na, medyo nasipa ako. I didn't break my pencils. I offered it to St. Jude. And wala. Wala na akong inisip after, hindi ko na. Inisip kung papasa ba ako o babagsak ako. Basta kung ano ibigay sa akin ni Lord. I did not wait for the results, actually, sa times na yon. I kept finishing my novena and dead man ako. Like, whatever happens, I do not care. The day of the results na lalabas is my last day of the novena. I prayed in the morning, I went home, I went to my friend yung nag-passed away for his 40th anniversary. So, we went there, I was with my other friends, and sobrang stressful kasi binabantayan nila yung results. And ako, hindi ko nga binabantayan because I don't want to see it. But the thing is, mas nag-believe pa sila na kaya kong pumasa kesa sa sarili ko. The thing is, I was crying nung umaga nung nag-novena ako kasi hindi ako kinakabahan na bumagsak for myself. Kinabahan ako na bumagsak for my parents. Iba yun, di ba? Yung feeling na sa sarili ko, okay lang ako eh. Pero syempre, ayokong i-disappoint yung parents ko. Nag-sacrifice sila na gumising ng sobrang aga para lang sunduin ako, para lang ihatid ako sa board exam. Gumising sila, nabasa sila ng ulan para lang pumunta sa akin, para sunduin ako after. yung feeling na ganun, yun yung talagang mabigat para sa akin. Kasi yun yung time na sabi ko, ayokong bumagsak para sa kanila. Pero okay lang akong bumagsak para sa akin kasi alam kong hindi sapat yung inaral ko. And when we were at the house of the my friend's parents, doon basta yung bahay ng friend ko na nag-pass away, pauwi na ako, paalis na kami, papunta na kami actually ng cemetery. Papunta na actually kami sa kanya. And then, may results. And ito yung nangyari.
Full name, F na ako! Ayun na!
Wait lang!
Full name.
Tayo muna si Thea.
Anong Katrina? Marie.
Thea Marie.
Ysabelle Gustin.
She a pharmacist or whatever.
I'm not here na para i-brag yung pinagdaanan ko. I'm not here para sabihin na ang hirap na nung pinagdaanan ko. And I know there are others na mas mahirap pa yung pinagdaanan. Pero, I just want you to know that there are other people experiencing different things and experiencing slightly similar things to you na, in a way, hindi mo kailangan isipin yung iniisip ng ibang tao, na you just need faith, you just need your God, you just need whatever religion you have, na maniwala ka lang to the one guiding you, maniwala ka to your parents, maniwala ka lalo sa sarili mo. And be thankful for all the people na have been there, na kahit hindi mo sila pinapansin, hindi mo sila nare-replyan, dyan pa rin sila para sa'yo. And that's one thing na alam ko na hindi ko makakalimutan throughout this whole experience. And for the days to come, I will have vlogs up to the oath taking. I will show you guys how I studied, or hindi man siya tips kasi I am not really that helpful, kasi I really don't know how I helped myself. Alam ko everything that I did could not happen if I didn't have my faith. And I hope that you could surpass anything. Kahit alam ko na mababaw lang yung pinagdaanan ko, I know that nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself. Like what I said, the quote that my sister said, just keep faking it. Like, fake it, papasa ako kahit hindi naman talaga. Alam mo yun? And then by the end of the day, hindi mo marirealize mo na ginagawa mo pala talaga yun. And at the end of the day, papasa ka talaga, or you will succeed, and after that, i-fake mo pa rin lahat ng mangyayari, and then you would actually do good in your life. So, this is the end of this first part. I will have other parts, and you could read some other details in my blog down below. And please watch out for more videos in this series. Bye!